All right, Coach Sandefur, get started with cross country. Very successful meet at the Area Stoner Invitational. We'll start with the girls team. I guess I understood that they ran the best time of the season.
Yeah, most of them had their best times of the year, and they just went out there, and we're still kind of holding back at this time of the year, so to be able to run those kind of times is fantastic.
The men's and women's teams, I believe, both placed second at the Invitational. Just to give people an idea, what was the competition level like?
There was some mix of some Division II teams, Division III, and of course some NAIA schools, along with some teams in our conference like Avila and Sandefur. We also had Mizzou brought some of their runners out too. We had some unattached stuff, and they had one of the best freshmen in the state last year. They recruited and brought in this year, and he made our debut at our meet. So it's pretty exciting to see some top level athletes and give our kids that opportunity and to come out second with that. It's pretty fantastic.
Well, Chris, how's the team feeling at this point in the season?
Right now, they would tell you they're really sore after yesterday, but right now, I can say that they're extremely excited. I mean, this is a fantastic part. You know, I watched them yesterday pour their hearts and soul out in the workout, you know, just talking about goals right before and just going out and delivering. And, you know, this time last year, they can look back and see what they were running compared to this year, and they're just, you know, we're miles ahead, literally. I mean, they're just a fantastic group, and, you know, to win a conference championship on the ladies' side last year and see them come back and show this much improvement, it's really exciting. And then the guys, you know, coming from a team that was struggling last year to now rank second in the conference, and I think that Baker up front's a little scared right now because they know what can happen.
Well, especially after the Gary Stoner Invitational performance. And speaking of the girls team right now, coming off that conference championship, Elise Schreiber leading the charge this past weekend at that Invitational. And I understand, I know Adam and I were looking at the results, and we were surprised, you know, they were in the top 20 in CMU history as far as their times, and it looks like they're just continuing to improve as far as the season going on.
Yeah, just all of those individuals. Like I always tell everybody, you know, 1 through 7 on my roster. I mean, I have it's different every day. It's different every day in the workouts, and they run together as a group, and they're very supportive as a group. And just to show their hard work and dedication and showing, you know, this is where we are now, and this is the kind of program we want to be. We want to be one of those programs where I have, you know, all 7 of them be one of the top runners ever at the school. And I think that winning the conference and being that team last year, I think they're showing that, you know, they are where they are, and not only are they one of the best teams, they're some of the best individuals too.
Now on the guys' side, Chris Renneria finished 10th in the Invitational with a time of 25:56. It actually passed Colby LaPresi, his teammate, for the 6th best run all time for the CMU guys. Talk about those two, as LaPresi also finished just about 30 seconds behind him.
Yeah, well, I brought in 9 freshmen this year, and so we're an extremely young team. And I told all those freshmen when I recruited them last year, and I said, you know, we had the top returning guy in our conference, Colby. And I said, you know, if you want to win this conference, you got to beat him in practice every day. And so they strive to work towards him every day. And Chris has been pushing himself extremely hard in workouts, and he's getting a little more experience every week. So I'm going to be super excited to see what's going to happen towards the end of the year when he starts to learn how to run the 8K, because in high school they run the 5K. So it's a bigger adjustment for the guys than it is for the girls when they come up here. But so he's starting to adjust well, and he's getting a little bit better racing tactics and stuff. But 26:56 for a freshman. I can guarantee most programs around the country would love to have a guy running that.
How much fun is it to see young guys like that step up early in their career and just kind of think ahead to how good they could be over the next few years here?
Yeah, I told these guys, you know, they look at, you know, I told them times that I've run in cross country and stuff, you know, saying I was a 24-30 guy and stuff in college, and these guys looking at the times that they've been running, and I said, I was running 28 minutes as a freshman. And I said, you guys are running 27, 26:40 and stuff like that. I said, you guys should be super excited about the possibilities, you know, and I have all 9 freshmen, you know, returning next year, and possibly having, you know, 5 out of my top 7 returning, and they're all freshmen right now. The next 4 years should be pretty exciting.
And you guys have the NAIA MidState Invitational coming up in a little over a week, the 20th. Talk about what you're looking to improve on before that run.
Right now, I mean, we'll start doing a transition phases through training too, so they're going to get a chance to open up a little bit. So when they go out to a course like that, it's going to be really fast. I think body's going to adjust to that a little bit more, and so I think we'll see definitely our best times of the year at that meet, and also we'll see some of the best teams in the country there. So that's our chance for our girls to go show, you know, we've been left out of the rankings the last couple of weeks, and we definitely think we are a top 20 team. And so I think that they can go there and, you know, have a chance to race against some of those top ranked teams and show where we are.
Well, Chris, finally, I sense a confidence level around the cross-country program at CMU. I guess that's fair to say. Where do you think you'll end up finishing this year with the way that you guys have already performed pretty strong throughout the season?
It's hard to tell. I mean, there's still a lot of season left. There's 4 weeks until conference. Anything can happen on both sides, you know. And with cross-country, you know, Baker's a really good team, and they're a really talented group, and, you know, I guarantee that they're pushing just as hard as us. So I think at the end of the day, you know, we're both shooting for that one goal, to win that conference title, and, you know, that's going to guarantee your spot at the national meet. If we go next week and we beat some teams at NEI and MidState, maybe get that ranking and make it a little easier, get that at-large bid. But I think as a group, you know, anything's possible when you're working as hard as they am.
Well, Chris Sandefur, good luck working hard and the rest of the way. Thanks for taking some time. Appreciate it.